Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super crunchy yummy Pate Kode. It's a well-known Haitian breakfast. It could be breakfast, snack. Usually I remember my memory of this is buying it in the morning and my grandmother making it also for sale in the morning. It's typically eaten as a breakfast, but you can eat it anytime. Honestly, I could eat this every day, any time of the day. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you how I make this. There's so many ways you could make it, but I'm gonna show you another way you could make it. This one I'm using from what I remember how my grandmother used to make it. Well, not really my grandmother, but the lady that worked with my grandma in the morning, because we had restaurants. Anyway, we had a restaurant. So anyways, I am using 3 cups of flour. You're gonna need all-purpose flour for this recipe, a tablespoon of salt, and about a cup and a half of water. You're not gonna use all that, but just that's what I had measured. So go ahead and add the salt to the water and salt your water. And what you notice, I added ground pepper. You can skip that, but I love the flavor of it. So I added a tablespoon of freshly grounded black pepper. So go ahead and mix the pepper with the flour together. And after that, go ahead and add some of your water. We're gonna form a dough, a really nice firm dough. So I used about a cup of that, a little bit over a cup of that water. And you're also gonna need a tablespoon of melted butter. Don't melt it all the way, just see how it looked over there, just like that, not too melted. Anyways, I don't know what I just said. So go ahead and after the dough starts forming, once you form your dough, you see how good it looks? So go ahead and knead that dough for a good 5 to 7 minutes. Knead it, knead it, knead it, knead it, knead it. Knead the dough. So it can be really crunchy and it's just gonna be, oh my god, it's just gonna be really good. La bien râlé. If you're Haitian, you know what I mean. So go ahead and knead that dough. So after you knead the dough, we're gonna go ahead now and add, well, smack her if you need to. If she's been bad, go ahead, smack her. Anyways. So now we're gonna go ahead and add a little butter to that dough. We're not adding a lot, okay? We're adding a little bit. So add a little bit of butter, dip your finger in that butter, and then rub it off the dough. And go ahead, keep kneading. Knead for another 5 minutes or 2 or 3. The more you knead, the better. So go ahead, add a little bit of butter, just a little bit at a time on that dough, and keep kneading. So after you've done kneading the dough enough for that 3 to 5 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and roll it. That is gonna make the pate, it's gonna give it a really nice texture. You don't necessarily have to do it, but you should. I highly recommend it. So go ahead and roll. It depends. You can make it as big as you want or as small as you want, whatever size you want. This is a pretty big one. I would say cut it into smaller pieces. It's all up to you. But you can do it small, you can do it big, it's all up to you. Depends on the filling you're adding into. So go ahead and roll that dough. So we're gonna try to have like a kind of like a round shape, kinda. Roll it into that round shape. Alright, y'all. And for the filling, you could use whatever you want. You can use chicken, you can use eggs, you can use hot dog, you can use just pickles. You can use whatever you want. Normally, personally, I love mine with hot dog, eggs, and smoked herring, and pickles too. Yes, that's how I love mine. So once you have it shaped like that, very flat, perfectly rolled, go ahead and add your filling. So whatever filling you're using, I'm using pickles and eggs. I do have a recipe for my pickles on my channel, so be sure to check that out. The link will be in the description box below. So once you add your filling in there, go ahead and fold it just like so, and make sure you seal it perfectly. Make sure you seal it because you don't want it to be open while it's frying. So for the oil, I am using canola oil, or you can use vegetable oil, whatever you want to use. You can go ahead and do these little edges like that, but it's not necessary. But you can also do that. I usually do the fork to mark it so I know which one is spicy and which one is not, or to know which one has smoked herring and which one has chicken. So after you do that, you're gonna go ahead and bring it to the hot oil. Make sure your oil is really hot, 350 degrees, so you can fry it so it can be fried perfectly. And continue to make more. Like I said, the size doesn't matter. You can do it however big you want or however small you want. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It's your pate. So basically, you're gonna fry that pate until it's golden brown, or for 3 to 5 minutes. It's not gonna take too long. Make sure your oil is hot and go ahead and flip it side. And one thing you must do, you're gonna poke a hole on the pate so that way the inside can be cooked. That's what they say, that's what they do, so I'm just going with that. I don't necessarily think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary, honestly. It's just, I guess it's just traditions, so you just gotta keep up with it. But it's really not necessary because it will be cooked, honestly. But yeah, so go ahead and poke a hole in it to make sure that the inside is cooked. I think it will be, even if you don't. So you see that, make sure you flip it. I see how beautiful it is. It's gonna be, you guys, it's gonna be so crunchy. You're gonna love this the texture of this dough when you do it like that. And if you don't want to use butter, you can also use oil. A little bit of vegetable oil, it's a tablespoon of vegetable oil will just be perfect. See, when the pate is looking like that, beautiful like this, brown like this pate has so much melanin, I can't even, oh my god. Anyways, go ahead and remove it and place it on a paper towel so some of the oil could be soaked out. Wow, so much melanin. This is it, you guys. So go ahead and finish frying all your pate, and this is it. This is the perfect dough. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would like to remind you to do so right now. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you like this quick video.